All right, this review is for the Disney Jack Skellington Christmas inflatable. It is 4 feet tall. It is sold directly under the Disney brand name. And we got this at Home Depot in the year 2022. And you can see it is definitely a Gemmy inflatable. I kind of like these inflatables where it's Jack Skellington. He's a little different than, normally you see him, he's either in a Santa outfit or he's in his typical black outfit. It's kind of nice when they give him like a red suit to wear. We have a Halloween one where it's wearing a purple suit. It's kind of nice. It's kind of different. Obviously, this works because red's kind of Christmas themed. In any case, here are the stakes it comes with. Again, I'm not a huge fan of these small metal stakes. For this size inflatable, they should probably work just fine. Check out the inflatable, and it has a black motor. It has a black motor that does not sit on the ground. That type of motor, but it's a pretty good sized motor for what it is. I mean, Jack Skellingtons are always really skinny and only 4 feet tall, so that's gonna be really good. I think that motor. Gemmy usually does a good job of giving you a good sized motor for what you need. Looks like just one light bulb, which is pretty typical for 3.5 foot inflatables and probably 4 feet inflatables too. Pretty typical. Like I always say, I'm not a fan how they don't really make it so air can get to these fingers, so it just kind of looks weird. I don't know why they do that. It's just, you can see it's just sewn inside, so no air can even get to them anyway. That's just how it is. That just looks weird. I wish they'd just let air get to them, but in any case, yeah, I really do like it. I think it's a nice touch. How you give him a little. It looks like his typical outfit in the movie, except it's red. Because I think in the movie he has this kind of bow tie too. It looks almost exactly like that, except for black. Here it's red. They gave him a Christmas cap. Like I said in my other video with the Jack Skellington inflatable, the nice thing about Jack Skellington is that you could theoretically use him for both Christmas and Halloween, because in the movie he dresses as Santa Claus. And he's from Halloween Town, so he kind of works both ways. He could be Christmas and Halloween. It's kind of, and the only thing is, they give him a Santa cap, probably to get you to say, oh no, it's a Christmas inflatable look. But again, he wears a Santa cap in the movie, and the movie's more about Halloween than Christmas. Kind of. I guess it's both. I guess. But yeah, it looks great. I do like it. Like I said, I do like how when they give him like a different suit than just a typical black suit. It looks nice giving him, red, or actually we had a purple one. I do think it's weird. We have a couple of them like this where his feet are just like little nubs. I don't know why they do that. Let's say it's like that in the movie, but I don't think so. In the movie, he has really long legs, and I don't think his feet are little nubs like this. I don't know why they do that. It's just kind of weird. But that's just, like I said, I've noticed that before. Let's see if I push it. Now, that is one thing I know about Jack Skellington, is that he's just so skinny and then usually his head's a little bigger than his body, that he kind of doesn't stand up that great, even the small ones. Then again, once you stake him down properly, that's going to help a lot. But you might have to get a garden stake, and like just one should do the job and put it in the little loop here, and that'll make him stand just fine. That'd be great. Let's see what it looks like with the lights off. And again, it's just one bulb. That's typical for 3.5 and 4 foot inflatables. They put just one button LED light on the base of their head, and that's how easy it's falling over. Yeah, he's definitely going to need some help, I'd say, in the garden stake. So that's pretty typical, the one bulb there, and it lights him up, lights his head up and upper body really well, but his leg, you hardly even see that. It looks worse in real life than it does on the camera. You can hardly see his legs. That's kind of disappointing, but again, typically you're just going to get one button LED bulb on these type of inflatables. But it still looks good. You can definitely tell it's Jack Skellington. It looks nice. Plus, like I always say, in my garage, the only light source is from the inflatable right now. Whereas if it were outside, you have the moonlight, you have other inflatables near it that might light up. So he might look a little better in that situation. Go turn the lights back on. I'm curious what the electricity usage is. I bet it's like 5 watts. My guess. Ooh, 12 watts. That's actually kind of high. I don't know why it's so high. Only one bulb. I think this motor, I don't know why, this motor does seem to be bigger than you typically would get for a 3.5, 4 foot inflatable. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looks bigger, and that would certainly explain why it's 12 watts, and these small inflatables typically I've seen notice like they're only like 5 watts, so kind of weird. But again, I'd rather have a more powerful motor than an underpowered motor, and then doesn't, because I mean, yeah, his finger, like I said, that's just because I don't know why they sew him up so they can't get air to them. But other than that, he's really full of air. It looks really good. He really puffs out really nicely, even his arms and body, everything gets good air in it. So again, I'd rather have an overpowered motor than an underpowered motor where he won't even get air to them and his arms wouldn't, fill up completely. He might kind of look like that, So in any case, yeah, I think it looks really nice. I mean, it's a really nice inflatable. It definitely looks like Jack Skellington. So yeah, if you can get this for a price you're comfortable with, I say go ahead and go for it. It's a nice inflatable. It'll look great in any display. I think that's all I gotta say about this video. Please like, share, subscribe, and thank you for watching. See you next time.